So, what up, folks? My name is Napalm, as in the bomb itself, and this will be my very first vlog. I used to blog profusely in 2006, 2007 on a blogging website called Zanga, but they shut that down, and then I moved over in about year 2015 to Blogger, the literal Google Blogger. So I started there. But then I got kind of not bored with it, but I didn't feel the satisfaction that I used to feel when I used to blog on Zanga. So I was on YouTube a lot. I woke up this morning, I logged into YouTube just using my phone, just kind of browsing around, and I finally kind of saw, that I should start vlogging because there's a lot of vloggers out there. And I think vlogging is a little bit more personal because you get to actually see the reactions and you get to kind of see how I feel about some of the stuff that I think, you get to see how I feel about some of the stuff I see, period. And it's only for those who care, it's not even, aimed at, like, yeah, you gotta check this out. It's an emergency. Ah! Like, nah, it's not that deep. But it's just my first vlog, man. What's been going on? Pretty much, I'm single and I am, technically homeless. Um, there's somebody else taking care of everything I do. Am I doing anything to fix that? Yes, I've been putting in applications. I've been putting in the effort, been walking into places, seeing what kind of reactions I get. Apparently, I'm not striking the right chords with these managers and these bosses because, well, I'm not yet employed. I did have a car. I had a Pontiac G6 V6. Gave me nothing but problems since I bought it. How was I able to afford it? Tax return. Um, from Live Nation. Worked at last year in 2016. Nothing but problems since I bought the car. Had to buy an oil pump, oil holder, just all kind of stuff, man. Alternator start. It finally gave out last week. I let a mechanic next door. He looked at the car and he told me that there's too many problems with it. We pushed it back over to the backyard over here, and it's been sitting ever since. So I'm trying to decide on whether or not, I want to go up under there because I know the starter solenoid. I know that's automatically bad. Automatically, like I know it's bad. So I'm thinking put one of those in there, get up under there, get a new starter solenoid. You know, but then there's other people telling me just to get rid of it, and deep down I'm thinking, to myself, well, maybe I should just get rid of it, because, once I do that, I can just get a whole new car. Now, the whole issue with just getting rid of the car, just period, just get rid of it, the whole problem with that is I put a little bit of money into that car. So just getting rid of it for $100 or $200 kind of really is not suiting me right. You know what I mean? When I, only put $1,000 to get the car, well, $1,000 plus tax, about 1,500, and then I put about $1,000 into fixing it. So it really came out to about almost $3,000. Now they saying junk it for just $250. I don't know. So I've been looking into just breaking the car down, taking off the windshield, taking off the back windshield, taking off the side, the side windows of the car, possibly, ripping the seats out, anything that's usable, even in the hood of the car, under the hood of the car, anything that's even usable, I could take it out. I could sell it to a pull-apart spot. I can go to the junkyard, get some money for it. The windshields, I know I can at least get $200 for, at least. I mean, come on. That's like one of the most expensive parts on the car besides the engine. So that's that. So yeah, with no car, it's been a doozy, man, trying to find work. Um, I mean, it's not like I can't catch the bus, but I'm here to tell you I've done it before. And, being on a bus trying to look for work it's almost useless in this town. It's almost useless because they want to see that confidence in you. They want to be able to know that, you'll be able to get there any time of day, anytime you need it, no matter what. And, as soon as you show that you can't do it, it's over. So with that said, that's pretty much how the employment front's been going. Relationship front, not good either. Uh, a girl moved into this city, supposedly to be with me. Um, and my thing is this. This is kind of my fault because I know how I feel about not having any money and not being able to do everything that I want to do, that I'd want to do, like on a date. You know what I'm saying? But I still let her come up here like everything was cool. I thought it'd be motivation. I did. I thought it'd be, um, something that'll push me like, yo, man, you got this girl to come up here, man. You better get your butt. Yeah, you gonna get your gig. Yeah, you gonna get you. I felt zero motivation. She came up here, it was just like, whatever. I don't care. So that didn't work out. She's with somebody else on her way to go get married or whatever. I mean, besides all of the, asshole stuff that, she used to do. I mean, she wasn't a horrible person. We all have asshole traits. We all have asshole, properties and things like that we do. We all have that thing that we do that can't nobody stand. So I'm not holding anything against her. I wish her the best of luck. I wish, the dude that, she's with, the best of luck. I just wish everybody the best of luck. I just want folks to know that, it's just a rough time for me right now. I'm in the process of picking up the pieces, trying to put myself back together. And it's really a lot tougher than I thought it would be. Now, I don't want to say I had an epiphany. I don't even want to say I had a vision. But I woke up this morning and saw myself. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be. I am not where I want to be. I just feel constricted. I can't lie to you. I feel constricted. I feel like I'm stuck between dealing with people that I don't want to deal with or doing things that I don't want to do. Like everywhere I go is something that I just would rather not do. Now, when you're in a position like mine, when you're in a position of a person that you got to kind of watch what you say, you got to kind of watch what you do. I'm living on the edge. You know what I mean? When they say don't push me because I'm close to the edge, it wasn't a joke. When you say don't push me because I'm close to the edge, it wasn't a joke. Like I had to say that twice just to make sure like it sunk in for real. But living on the edge is no joke because people can do things to you because they know that you need them. They know that you need them. So they can do things to you, and they can treat you certain ways. They can treat you different ways. I'm 31 years old, so it's not like, I'm not hip to the game of, how people roll, how people like to try to, act like it's all good, but they got plans to try to do something to you, like, behind your back, things of that nature. Oh, I've been hip to all of that. But what I didn't know is the lengths that people will go. Like, once you've been busted, you continue to keep going there. You've been caught. Let it go. That's it. It's like, nah, man, just keep lying. Those are the things I've never seen. and our age group. I remember being caught um when I was 10 years old, or when I was 15, even 18. I remember us this Animal Crossing. It, it just hit 4 o'clock. But yeah, I remember, getting caught as a child, man, and then, having to lie my way out of stuff, or, keep going with the fibs because you don't want to get in trouble, or, keep going with the lies and the stories because you don't expect this person to be smart enough to read through your lies. So you're like, well, I'm gonna just keep doing it anyway. It's like we did all that stuff in high school. We did all that stuff growing up. But what I did know is that there's 30, 40, 50-year-old people who do this. And then when you catch them doing this, not really important. I'm just going through things that I never thought I would. I never thought people would see me and want to use me and want to misuse me. I never thought that people would see others in need and use them. I really never thought of that. They saying, George, I don't know what fantasy you've been living in, but, I guess I have been living in a fantasy. If I see somebody that needs help and I can do it, you know what I mean? I'm more than likely going to do it. I mean, how would you feel if somebody could have helped you out and they knew they could have helped you out, but they just watched you fall? How would you feel about that? See, I think about stuff like, what if I was in that person's shoes? What would I do? You know what I'm saying? If I was homeless, I always give them the change. Back when the G6 was up, I'm giving them change all the time because I'm like, if it's me out there all day holding the sign up and had nothing to eat, how would you feel? Every little bit counts. So I give it to them, even dollars. I mean, it don't matter. I have it. I'm one of the lucky ones. You know what I'm saying? I get to eat every day. I get to play these games. I get to hold this phone. So why would I not help somebody out? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I'm trying to figure this out. Why would you use that person? It's almost like the big man upstairs don't even exist. It's almost like the big man upstairs ain't even been taught before. It's like he just disappeared out of everybody's mind. That's what I be thinking. But I was on relationships, and then I was talking about that. All right. Then gaming. Man, lately with this gaming, man, everybody knows how I feel. I'm from the Sega Genesis Super Nintendo era, which is the golden age of gaming. It's the golden age of gaming, absolutely. If there was another golden age, it would probably be it'd probably be the N64, PlayStation, Sega Saturn era. After that is no, because the PS2, Xbox, GameCube era was actually pretty huge. So I don't know. I don't want to try to start a debate on saying which one is better or which one is worse or all of this and all of that. But what I will say is the first golden age of gaming, the Genesis Super Nintendo era, no doubt. And today's gaming is nowhere near as exciting or as imaginative as it used to be, even in '95, even in the PS1, N64 era, Sega Saturn era. It's just not as exciting to me. It's like it's like games are more after making the dollar. Games are more after making the money now. They're not really after building new concepts. Let's do what's never been done. We don't see a lot of that. Now, indie gaming has opened up something serious, and that's probably where I'll have to go. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of indie developers and gamers such as myself who feel like, things have dropped drastically on the imaginative front. We got a lot of street games like Grand Theft Auto and, sports games and shooter games and war games. You got a lot of that stuff. But where's all the stuff like Destiny? That's like the one and only game that's like that. Then you got Mass Effect. Okay, Mass Effect is pretty cool. It's got some space, got some mutant stuff, but that's just Star Trek just reiterated. Where are these games like Arrow the Acrobat? You know what I mean? Like, that's something that you could never see. That's something that's gotta be fictional. Like, we need fictional games. That's why gaming is here. If I wanted to go outside, if I wanted to go to the gun range and shoot a gun, I could go to the gun range. I just put in Call of Duty. That's something in real life I can do. Arrow the Acrobat, you can never get in real life. Sonic the Hedgehog, you can never get in real life. Toe Jam and Earl, you can never get in real life. So whatever happened to all those kind of concepts? That's gaming. But yeah, pretty much here lately has been some of that Saints Row 4. Got that Sun. I've been loading Sun up in the DS. Right now I got New Leaf going on in the DS. What else? Oh yeah, 2K16, man. That's another thing too, man. 2K16 is one of the most beautiful, most bastard games, basketball games that I've ever played because it looks beautiful. When you see that you can play with the greats, that you can play with Michael Jordan, Jerry West, Pete Maravich, all of these different players. You got all the teams. You get to do anything you want with the roster pretty much. And the graphics are beautiful, man. Jordan looks like Jordan. They got all his signature dunks. But when you go to control the game, when it's time to control the game, I mean, it's just, I feel like I move so much slower than the crossovers just come off. The animation is just kind of sloppy and slow. I can't keep tight control over my dribbling. You know what I mean? I'm confused about, shooting in the game. And then you got, the computer's AI is just crazy smart. So they stick to you. Their defense is like a master lock, and you gotta cross them up. And I found a few dribble moves that'll get around the D, but I don't want to keep using the same dribble moves, over and over. It makes the game boring. I want to be able to kind of explore a little bit with the controls. Like if I got AI, I want to be able to cross from the right to the left, pull back, fade away. I want to be able to do that, but with 2K, it's like the controls are just not there to me. Now, what's crazy is I've seen other people play this game and they just make me look like Otto just didn't know what I was doing. It's just so strange, like the exact same game, but they seem to be, I guess, playing it the way it was supposed to be played. I don't know, but the controls, like with me, it's like stuff is just 2K16 just feels slow and it's so much harder to score. 2K15, I was just getting used to the shot stick. I was just getting used to dropping buckets. I had my career going, I had everything going. 2K16, I beat the career. Now I'm playing for the Cavs. I was playing with the Jazz. I was playing with Indiana with the Cavs. Now I average about 12 points a game, average about 2 rebounds a game, about 2 assists a game. So I'm okay. I'm not perfect, but it's sometimes, and it's good days and bad days. Sometimes those controls just get so frustrating, man. They just, whew. But I had to bring that up since I was talking about gaming. Oh, let's see. TV. Like I said, I'm homeless single guy, so I don't have any anything else to really watch besides these Blu-rays that you see. I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but I had a nice stack of Blu-rays. Oh, right there to watch. I've been watching a lot of Will Smith. I don't know if you guys can see that. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I've been watching a whole lot of that. And I got a few other things to watch over here too. But like I said, I don't really care, or not that I don't care. I just haven't been too focused. I've been focused on other stuff, for the most part. Um, but I do have Heroes on Blu-ray collection, which is excellent. And I'm happy to have that because I watched all of Heroes on standard and it was pretty cool, but it was pretty grainy. Kind of had to get my eyes checked after watching. Anyway, got it on 1080p. I'll toss it in the station later. It's the whole box too, so I can sit through all 4 seasons. Thought it was a pretty good show. I remember the Reborn that came out after, but it was good. It was okay, but it didn't have the same quality feel at the classic Heroes. I don't know what could have happened with the series had they continued it, but yeah, it just didn't feel the same. It just didn't feel the same. Just didn't feel it. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been watching. Gaming, relationships, the car's down. Talk to you guys about that. So yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. Like I said, just in hopes one of these companies will call me. Will get in contact with me. I'm just hoping that that'll happen really soon because I don't know how much longer this situation is going to play out. I've been really lucky lately, super lucky, to have a place to live continually and have food to eat continually, games to play, like you saw, things to watch. But I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. I don't. But I will be thankful and I will continue to do these vlogs. So this will be my new thing. I know this one is probably kind of sloppy, all over the place. My context is probably retarded. It's only my first vlog, so give me a little time to brush up. I probably look real dank, like I look like a cooked gingerbread cookie because the lightness in the room is kind of crazy. Another reason why I've been trying to move it around, my phone around. But anyway, yeah, man, just to let you guys know, I'm definitely back on the blog and on the vlogging now. So, any, I guess, questions, comments, or whatever, anything you want to talk about, conversate about, I guess just let me know and we'll be able to work from there. So, this your boy Palm. Peace.